Okay, I'm turning it over to you, Victor.
All right. All right, Gail, whenever you're ready.
Okay, it is 6:12 on September 23rd. I'm calling the meeting to order of the Programs and Service Committee meeting. I guess, Victor, if you will call the roll, just read off the names of the people who are there and then we can respond.
Sure. Gail Arevalo,
Here,
Vicente Gonzalez-Reyes, Nancy Soto,
Here.
Selena Ortega, and Victor Acevedo here.
okay, we have, wait a minute. Somebody's calling me. Anyway, okay, we're going down to item number 3 now, and a non-agenda public comment. If anybody on the board or any attendees wish to make a comment, you have 2 minutes to make that comment. So Victor, has anybody raised their hand that would like to comment?
Let me take a look real quick, sorry. Oh, Vicente, let me promote Vicente. Vicente's here. Panelist. I don't see any other,
Okay, there are no, somebody just logged in.
yeah.
Okay, there's no comments from the public and no comments from the board members, the panelists. Okay, going on to item 4, community and board announcements. Does anybody have a community or board announcement they'd like to give? It's 2 minutes per person.
I don't see anyone. Oh, actually, Vicente has his hand up.
Okay, Vicente, Victor, if you could unmute him so he could.
Go ahead.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Right.
Good. I just want to make an announcement that that we're starting our own
You're breaking up.
You're not coming
Is
through,
it better?
Victor.
Hello?
Yeah, you're
Go
not.
ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Vicente Gonzalez-Reyes. I'm I'm bringing it up to the community that we're starting our Lincoln Heights holiday parade committee, because it's already September and we should have been getting together by early as June, because it's a big organizing event. And just to let everybody know that we're looking at December 12th to do the holiday parade. So just to let everybody know, we'll be, once we make oh, sorry, December 12th, yeah. December 12th, we'll be doing our Lincoln Heights holiday parade. And as soon as we create a flyer, I'll be sharing it with the neighborhood council. So that way we could get your support and share it. And that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, is this who is this coming from?
This is Vicente Gonzalez.
No, I mean, you have.
I'm just
Remember
making an
parade?
announcement, letting everybody know that we're doing a holiday, Lincoln Heights holiday parade on the December 12th, and various leaders from the community are getting together to create this event for the community.
Oh, then it's not the neighborhood council. It's people in the community are getting together to put on the parade.
Yeah, well, I think I was part of the. I thought I was part of the holiday parade committee, but I guess now they removed me from the schedule. So, I mean, I'm trying to, as a neighborhood council member, I'm trying to get the neighborhood council, to work together as one. We cannot do this alone. And then the community serves a parade, a holiday traditional parade that we've been doing for 19 years now. This will be the 20th year. We cannot just let it go just like that,
I think they are having a committee meeting. I'm not sure who's in charge of it, but I think they just had a meeting. I'm not sure. Were you part of that, Vicente?
I was, but from my understanding, I got removed.
You got
And then I
removed.
believe Johnny Ortiz is replacing me. Last time I checked.
Okay, I guess this should be going to the full board. Thank you for making the announcement or bringing it to our attention. Okay, is there anyone else who has a community or board announcement to make?
There's someone under Fernanda Sanchez on the attending side. There's someone with the raised hand. Is that okay, Gil? Or
That not?
so? Oh, never mind. They lower their hand. No one else.
Okay. So no more raised hands.
No.
All right. Going on to item 5, new agenda items. Item A, introduction of new programs and services committee members. In this thing, everybody just says their name and maybe a little bit of their background and what is their why are they on the want to be on the program and services committee? You want to why don't we start off, if we could, with Nancy? Would you care to speak up?
Hold on, let me unmute her.
Nancy, yeah. Nancy,
Hi.
are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nancy Soto, and I'm interested in being a part of this committee to help inform our community what's available to them. Any programs or services, especially anything that's free of charge. Yeah, I feel like it's important to get the word out for people to have access to these things. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. So is Vicente here, or in under Fernanda Sanchez, or these?
No, Vicente Gonzalez-Reyes is here. Yes.
Vicente, you want to have anything to say about yourself? Why you're on this committee? What do you hope to accomplish through this committee for the community?
The reason I've been involved in the neighborhood council and my community is because I love giving back. And I just want to bring all the resources that I'm aware of that there is out there to our community of Lincoln Heights. That's it. I just want to work with others and share information that I'm aware of to help our community of Lincoln Heights. And I think we've been ignored. And I think we need to, the only way we're going to be able, to accomplish a lot of things is by working together with others. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Vicente. No, I'm sorry. Who's Victor? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Well, my name is Victor Acenedo. I actually want to be part of the program services committee just because it interests me. I want to make sure that the resources are given to the community. One of the key factors in me joining is the community trash buildup has been very big. So I want to be part of the solution and provide services to the community to make sure that the bulky items are being picked up, or if it's like street signs that need to be added, or stop signs, or or trash pickup. I want to be a part of that. I want to make sure that the residents are aware of the services and that the services are provided to them.
Thank you. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I have a construction background and everything else like that, so I'm kind of familiar with city services and everything else like that. And I have met with the street repair personnel on a couple of occasions, and Lincoln Heights is a very nice community. It's well, the houses and everything else are well kept up and everything else like that. But one of the things that is prominent is, and as you mentioned, Victor, is the trash on the streets. We like to get the CD1 to at least maybe give us a truck or anyway regularly scheduled so we can have this our streets and sidewalks and everything else like that all clean on a regular basis, just like street sweeping on the streets. There are a number of things that like with the street repair and everything. There were things I was on the street and I had my shirt on, the t-shirt for the Lincoln Heights neighborhood council, and a woman came up and said, "Are you in the neighborhood?" And I said, "Yes." Well, I wish we would get more quicker service on the things that we call in. There was a street light that went out on her street, and it was weeks before she was able to get that light turned on again. These are little things, but they just make the community nice, and that's what we want to make improve the quality of living in Lincoln Heights is actually what I'm referring to as my goal. Okay, we're going down to item 5B, Program and Services Committee Purpose and Goals. Would anybody want to suggest some of the items that we might consider? Anything they have in their mind? I would like to have this be kind of open. I mean, just everybody's unmuted. We can come in and express what we want to, what we would like to express and make comment on, and just kind of make it a little bit easier and loose that way. Does anybody have I know that you, Victor, you have about the trash. There are other things like we have some street racing that goes on and occasionally. There are some areas that people have commented to me about maybe getting some bumps put on their streets. So does anybody else have any, aside from the trash, any other specific things that they feel that we should address as quickly as possible?
Oh, hello. I know that some people have requested more lights in certain areas. So I'm compiling a list because some areas in Lincoln Heights is a little bit dark. So I'm not sure exactly what department we need to contact in regards to that. And also the addition of some more stop signs. Because I guess in my area, area 3, I guess there's an intersection that there's a lot of accidents though. So I'm working on that right now to see how that goes. But I'm pretty sure there's other areas that need focus like that as well.
Okay, street lights and stop signs. Anybody else have anything? I know that one thing that the neighborhood council was successful in doing a few months ago was a change in the hours of the street sweeping. This particular area, I think, was area 7. Was kind of, the street sweeping was kind of designed for the industry and everything else like that was in the area. And anyway, the neighborhood kind of changed, and I forget exactly, but it was the manner that the people had to go rushing out when they're almost on their way to work to move their cars and make sure their cars were in the right side of the street so they wouldn't get tickets. So they were successful in doing that. They went through CD1 and got those signs that hours change and everything. And this, as you can imagine, you're going to work every week, and you have to go rushing out and make sure your car is on the right side of the street. Any other things that come to mind?
No, but we have someone with the raised hand
Okay.
inside, Richard.
And Richard, okay, I recognize him. Could you unmute him, please?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I hit that by mistake.
Oh,
No worries.
is that an attendee?
Yes.
So we have 3 or 4 of us, and we have some about 3 or 4 attendees. Any of the attendees have anything that they'd like to have this committee address?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. I think we're kind of combining here B and C, discussion and possible action on future agenda items. Yeah, Victor, we had to get with CD1 and Jose, and as a matter of fact, in the past, when there were open meetings, and I'm sure everybody has attended them, we had people from the government come in and give presentations and give items for discussion. And I think that's something that we have to bring back to the general board meetings, like Jose, our representative for CD1. He's our representative for our area. And I've been to and talked to him in his office on several occasions on different things, but they can direct us to the person and department and everything else like that we need to contact to address the things that come up. I know there's a number, I think it's 311, that you can call and report various things, like the trash that he picked up. And but I think we want to have a little bit closer relationship, a closer contact that we could call on people that we identify in these various departments, so that they can come out and take care of our community. There's one thing that they did on my particular apartment. A man from the city came out, and they have programs, and one of the programs was for them to put weather stripping on doors, on the apartment house doors. And apparently there is a program in place that they will identify, come out to apartment and look at it and identify if there is a need for weather stripping, and arrange to have it done. There's also a lot of the older apartments only have one outlet in the whole apartment, and I think you can get people to come out and put a few more electrical outlets around. It's a curious thing. If I'm sure that probably none of you know, but being in the construction, I do know that lamps, all your lamps and everything else like that, they only have a cord of so many feet. And when you're in new construction, your plugs are at a maximum 10 feet apart. And this was done by code and everything else to eliminate all these extension cords and things like that all over the place. So your lamps come with a certain length, and your outlet should be no more than the maximum of 10 feet away. So there are programs that this can be done so that it's a health and safety issue, and it's just that we have to explore these things. Is there any other things that come to mind that like anybody in the board members or attendees like to inform us about? Any thoughts? Any more thoughts come to mind?
I see no hands up. We could probably go on to C1.
Okay, let's go to C1. This is something that is very crucial right now. The vaccination clinic. I've been in contact with a couple of organizations that put them on in Lincoln Heights. And there was even one at the carnival. And I went up to the people there that were giving the vaccines and the testing, and I asked how many people they had. And this was on late Sunday, and they had like given vaccinations to 2 people and tested 3 people the whole day. And I know that Lincoln Heights Tutorial had a very successful clinic for a couple of weekends. But this is and for me personally, because I'm an older person and I don't venture out because there are a lot of unvaccinated people in Lincoln Heights, as far as that matter, the whole northeast side. So it's something that I think we should look into. And if I could perhaps get a motion to have the committee contact agencies that have put on the vaccination clinic and get some details on it and report back to the committee. Would anybody like to make that motion?
Just, I guess I had a question.
Yes.
This is probably my first committee I'm involved, besides another one, but do we make motions here and then make another motion with the general body, or how does that work?
Yes, yeah, you're very correct. This Lincoln Heights, all neighborhood councils are supposed to be run by committees. The committees get information on possible agenda items. They're agendized for the committee. They're heard by the committee and in their meeting, and people from outside and inside give their thoughts on it, and it comes to a vote. And it's yay or nay, yes or no, that they support or do not support a particular agenda item, and then it is brought to the board. And once again, the board brings it up and gets comments from the board and the public, and then it comes to a vote. Yes, that is the way. So if we were to have a motion to pursue getting a vaccination clinic, we would get out and get all the information, perhaps set a date and go through the process of what is needed to get the permission from whoever, the city or the organization that's going to be giving the injections, and put the whole agenda together, a whole program together, and we would vote on it, that of all the particulars that we want these particulars, and we did all the background work to what is needed to bring it about, and we bring it to the board, and then the board would vote on it. Yes, go ahead and put on the vaccination clinic.
I have Vicente's hand raised.
Okay, Vicente, go ahead.
Hello, Gail. Just give me a date and I could help bring an organization to do the vaccines. We just need to get the permit for whatever location we're gonna use. And I will help with bringing the vaccination site. We also wanna do it a food distribution. If you wanna do it that way too, let me know. But I have an organization that will be more than happy to join us on this event. You would just have to give me a date. That's it.
Okay,
I had a question, Gil. Are we gonna motion right now to have like a, what is it called, a survey of potential dates and vendors before, and then we don't have the date yet. Is that what the motion is going to be?
The motion is for us to acquire all the details of putting on a vaccination clinic and come up with a date.
Okay. Do you want to make that motion? I can second that if you need.
Okay, I just made the motion. Do I hear a second?
I second that.
All right, it's been motioned and second, and now we'll call for the vote. If you would call out everyone's name, Victor, so that we can get a vote on it.
Sure. Gil Arevalo,
Yes,
Vicente Gonzalez,
Yes.
and then I think Nancy had to step out. And then me, Victor, yes. And then Selena Ortega is out today. She's absent.
okay.
So 3 yes.
All right. It's been passed, and Vicente, seeing how you volunteered, will you go out and get that information, and you have to bring it back to a committee? The thing about this, I think this is very important. So if we get the information, I don't think anyone would have an objection for a special meeting that we could call with the permission of the president, that we could consider it so that we can bring it to the board as quickly as possible.
I have someone on the attending side with their hand raised.
Okay,
There you go. There you go. Let me allow them to talk. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I just got a quick question. Back when we were having not vaccines, but COVID tests, there was a majority of outside, not even locals, coming in, taking our tests. How would you help prevent that?
well, to be honest with you, if there's time and the people are there and they have the time and it's not slowing things up and everything else like that, this is a pandemic. I'm not so much of the testing, but to get the vaccine into as many people as we can as quickly as we can, so we can stop this. This is a public safety matter, and I think you know that in the vaccination sites that were put up all over the city and all over the county in the past, they welcome anybody to come in. I mean, we just got to get them vaccinated.
But the focus is going to be on our locals, correct?
Yes,
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think what we
I
would
would like to see that.
I think what we need to focus to get that sorted out is we need to outreach and advertise the clinic to the local community. And of course, anyone that does arrive, like Gil said, pandemic, we have to make sure that if they want to get the vaccination, they should be able to.
Okay, all right. So Vicente, you get us the information as soon as you can get it, and we'll schedule a meeting that's convenient for everyone, and so we can take care of it as quickly as possible.
I already got the information. It's a go whenever you want, whenever you guys have the date. You just give me the date and we'll make it happen.
I think.
And then the thing is, if there's for example, like, let's just use the carnival as an example. Nowhere in that, Boys and Girls Club carnival was there saying that there was a vaccination site,
Yeah.
And that's the issue right there. The issue is that, we will have to go out there to every business that's open right now during the pandemic. And, we will have to do some food work and some outreach out there and share the information about the vaccination site if we do end up having it. Our goal is to get Lincoln Heights in there and get vaccinated. Of course, every other community is welcome, but our goal will be to inform the community that it's our vaccination site. Just like this meeting. This meeting, we should have invited more people and not just be 7 or 5. It's more than that in this community. there's more individuals. So that will be our goal, to do the outreach, not just to our family and friends, to everyone in Lincoln Heights. I know it's easier said than done, trust me. Been there, done that. But I think is we work as a team, and we try to hit every big buildings, reach out to the community, and even make different languages, like different posters, because it's not just Latino community in Lincoln Heights. That's it.
Okay, Vicente, I have to
Yes.
take issue with that because I did go to Healing Barrios and talk to them because
Right.
of because
That's
of
what we need to do.
Okay, hold
Thank
on.
you.
Okay, and I went and talked to them because of the what I thought was low attendance, and they said they did a tremendous amount of outreach to all the businesses and all the nearby places. They really said that they really went out and made a big effort. It's hard. It's hard. There's a reluctance. I was talking to, like I said, the ones at the carnival, and they said that yes, they were disappointed, but the next place that they're going to go, which was Pomona, they were going to go and take the clinic and go door to door, knocking on the doors and asking, is anybody here not been vaccinated, would like to be vaccinated, needs to be vaccinated? They're going to go door to door. So yes, there's a great reluctance, and we have to do the same thing here, flyers and everything else like that, so that we got to pour ourselves out in the community and make them aware.
Can I say something, Gil?
Yes. Go ahead.
In the outreach meeting, I brought it up to the attention of the outreach committee that maybe we could do it in this committee, because I don't know what's going on over there right now. But the thing is that maybe what if we do informational vaccine in every area? We could start probably with your area, then my area, then Victor's area, or whoever's present here, like a block party, like a meet and greet party, like a vaccination side party, where we go to every block area, and with the most popular area from each area that we represent. And let's start like that by giving out information and giving out the vaccine side, and probably even have a informational booth, probably even have a job fair at the same time. It's easier said than done. We need the full support of all of us, because nothing gets done just with one of us,
Okay.
Maybe we could start with that,
That just brings it up, Vicente, that we need some information that so we can bring it up, and then we have to organize. I don't think right now that we can pick a date and say we're going to do it, because we do have to design the flyer and all that kind of stuff, and so we want to get the information. We want to get the go ahead from the board, and then we want to get the flyers. There was a time when we were trying to get something, and I considered a very old-fashioned way of getting the word out, and that was to get a truck with speakers mounted on it and going up and down the streets like they used to do many years ago, and announcing things. Huh?
I'll do that. While I speak on the mic, on the bullhorn, you guys pass out flyers, because this is a teamwork effort.
Vicente, I had a quick question.
Yes.
Vicente, what is the vendor or you said the clinic that it's going to come out? You know the name of them?
Oh, the AIDS Foundation.
The AIDS Foundation?
We could even have STD testing and AIDS, HIV testing.
And do they charge for them to come out?
No, they won't.
No
They
charge?
won't. I done various events with them already.
And then how short of a notice do we need to give them for a date, and how many people do you know they send out?
The times that I've been in the events, like the last time when I was involved helping out with the El Sereno fireworks show, firework concert, I believe there was only 2 or 3.
2 or 3. And then Like like say we decide next week we want to have one, the following
Next week?
Yeah, like this is an
Yeah,
example.
that's enough time.
Like is
Not
that
this weekend, but next week it should be okay.
the only reason I ask is because we have to vote on it with the board, the whole board, and
Of
then
course.
we decide a date. I just want to make sure it's enough time for them to go. That's why I want to make sure that so if it's free, that's even better. We don't
Yeah,
have
it'll be free. All these resources are free. We're just gonna have to I mean, I believe, I mean, I know Gilbert went out his way and asked if they did outreach. I mean, me personally, I'm a walkie-talkie. I'm always out there walking and talking. Nobody came up to me and told me about no vaccine site. And then if I miss a flyer, which normally I never really do miss flyers, I usually share it in my own personal social media.
And then you said
You know.
you also mentioned about the insurance. Is that something we have to pay as well?
I mean, I could get business owners to let us use their parking lot,
Oh, that's
but since I'm part of the neighborhood council, I think we will have to get a permit
for permit.
to maybe close a street that is, maybe we could use the same, maybe we could partner up with the farmer's market, you know, support our farmer's market. And also, you know, before, I mean, if we were to use a farmer, I mean, we're always welcome to get a table at the farmer's market. If we were to get a table there and pass out flyers while the traffic is stopped on the red light, or, you know, join me with my bullhorn as I share information about the vaccine site and why is it important. You know, we could even have it there. The permit's already there.
Okay.
We would just team up with the farmer's market. That doesn't mean that.
Well, we would use the parking lot of the funeral home. For,
Yeah, if that's okay with the owner, and then, you know,
Do
which
they,
I think, I mean, that would be a great idea, you know?
do they come with their stuff or do we need to
Yeah,
provide?
they bring it with a mobile. It's I don't know what kind of mobile, like, it's like the library mobile. I don't know if you ever seen one at Los Angeles Public Library.
It's like a van or like a car or what?
I mean, it's yeah, some of them are like buses. Some of them are like little mobile, like little carts. It all depends. Like,
Yeah, that was my next question. I wasn't sure if it was out in the open or if it's like indoors, like if
I mean, we could do it either or. We could do it both. Either way we want. I mean, it's up to us.
Gotcha.
You know, the goal is to bring the people out here and get vaccinated. And, you know, it will take a lot of hours of volunteering, informing the community that there's going to be an event. We will have to reach out to the winery, USC,
Yeah.
Dino's, everybody, McDonald's, everyone in our community, La Morenita, that's not closing, everyone, you know?
Gotcha.
And every business will, I mean, if we could partner up with the businesses and anybody that gets vaccinated, you get $5 off your meal or something, you know? The thing is to motivate the community of Lincoln Heights to get out there and get vaccinated, you know?
Yeah. Gail, we have someone in the attending side with their hand raised.
okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to say I did have the option of unmuting, but I wanted to be respectful.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying teaming up with the, what was that? The market? What's it called?
Farmers market.
The farmer's market, right? Isn't that organized by Padilla?
No. What do you mean?
Miss Padilla. I remember from Lincoln. That's why.
The farmers market is organized and overseen by BID, the business and industry. Is not Cedillo.
No, not Cedillo. Padilla.
Padilla, Vera Padilla is the manager of the.
Okay. And she's also the one trying to do a parade, right?
I'm sorry.
Isn't she the one trying to do a parade as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. You're talking about the separate parade by the bid, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you.
Got it.
Okay, so we're working on this. Are we looking to come up with some sort of a date at this time and then try and put everything in place, and then if when we do get the board approval, make it all come about. I mean, getting the flyers printed and stuff of that nature.
Yeah, it looks like our next general board meeting is October 7th, so it would have to be sometime after that,
Yeah,
possibly ending of October to give it enough time to outreach people,
right.
something. So it's up to you guys.
So does anybody have I think a date come to mind that we want to shoot for?
That'll be cool, October 30th, and have it a Halloween theme.
We'll instead of needles, we'll have vampire teeth.
Yeah,
We'll get them on the neck instead of the shoulder.
that's a Saturday, by the way. October, I don't know, up to you. I don't know. Vicente, how long are these clinics usually run? How many hours? All day?
Anything that you want. They go 10 till 2, they go 10 till 6, it's just whatever you want.
Gotcha. So did we anyone else have another date, or anyone in the attending side? Let's see. Vicente,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
do you have a date that you would want sometime in late October or maybe early November?
I mean, I think on Wednesday will be fine, even though Vera Padilla is the manager.
Also,
He's willing to let us know and let us use that space, and it will prevent us from using money to get our own permit. You know, we could use that money to help other nonprofits in the area. You know,
So
I think
is
on Wednesday
there-
will do great. Maybe a Saturday, if you guys want to get your own permit, we want to get our own permit as a neighborhood council. I mean, Saturday will be great. I mean, we could do it 4 hours or 8-hour day. You know,
I think
it all
the
depends on the board.
Saturday it has to be, you know, especially with school and everything else going on. I think people are going to have the time that they're going to come over is on a Saturday, most likely, better than during the week.
Yeah. I'm fine with either one, but you guys, or we could bring it up to the board. Maybe they can throw out some dates. Up to you guys. Because we're gonna present it to them.
Vicente, why don't you put something together that the process that you have to go through and everything else at that, and leave the date open. You could well, we have to be careful about the Brown Act.
October 9. Let's do October 9.
We could give potential dates, and then they can vote on which one would be best, Gil, right?
Does everybody in this committee think that October 9 is great? Then we'll present that date to
I think that's too
the
soon.
neighborhood council.
That's too soon. We have our general board meeting October 7th. But I don't think there'll be enough time for us to.
No, I don't think so.
So October 9 doesn't work.
No.
All right. I thought I saw somebody raise their hand, but I guess not.
I like the sound effects.
Okay. What is this?
So it will be a.
Oh, the 23rd. Let's just do the 23rd before Halloween.
Yeah, we could do that too.
The
Yeah,
23rd, October 23rd on a Saturday. You know, if you guys want to give out, we could have some arts and crafts. We could do a job fair also, so a bigger crowd could come out.
Well,
You know, informational
you're throwing out all these things, Vicente. That's what I said. You have to put something together.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to, put it together and with suggestions on like those type of activities to entice the people to come out with their families. And,
Okay.
And a flyer, we can actually bring it up to the board if you can come up with something on the meeting of October the 7th.
Okay,
And get permission to proceed with it, make all the arrangements and everything else like that, and bring it up to the board meeting on the 21st to give them all the stuff and have the thing done on the 20th, executed on the 23rd. How's that
Okay.
sound?
that sounds great. That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Vicente, we'll work together if you need me. You have my contact number, so we can have something to present at the next general body meeting.
Okay.
That's fine. Thank you,
Victor,
Victor, for your support.
Victor,
Yes.
I want to remind you that we are guided by the Brown Act. Okay, and the Brown Act says that all discussions and everything has to be out in the open. You
Okay.
can't. Wait, hold on. Now you're going to be you and him. Now, say for instance, I join your group. Okay, so that means 3, which means we met the quorum and we could control the vote. You can't, you know what I'm saying? We have 4, so the maximum that could meet to talk about things and discuss things and bring out the details is 2 people. Otherwise, you're subject to the Brown Act and you'd have to have it in an open meeting.
Got it.
Okay, so
Thanks for sharing, Gilbert.
I want to be reported to the Brown Act and get a public record request and get in everybody's emails and this and text and all. No, thank you.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Now the second item is 5C2 Lincoln Heights cleaning crew. Does somebody?
Yeah. I can talk on that.
Go
So
ahead. You want to speak on it?
yeah, I spoke on it a little bit last time. I wanted to start like a Lincoln Heights cleaning crew. I know there's one already established. I think the Lincoln Heights Trash Club, but I'm not sure. And I know, Gil, you mentioned that before we used to clean up or like had outreach by area. So I kind of want to touch bases on that and bring that back. I'm not sure about the funding for the cleaning supplies, how that works. How exactly do we request funding for that? I guess it'll be under like community beautification, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, well, yes, but I will tell you that we work with CD1 on that, and they provide a lot of the material, all the shovels and rakes and bags and all that kind of stuff. There's virtually no expense on the part of the Lincoln Heights other than making some
Showing up.
having some burritos from Dino's available to everyone to gather to send everybody out. But yes, my vision for it is that it be done by areas, and we get in contact with all the areas and kind of coordinated, pressure, cajole, and whatever we can do to get these things done by the area reps. And like I said, I'd like to do it for 2 reasons. One of them, of course, is to clean up the area, but the second one is to get to know the neighbors, get to know the people in the area, and get their cooperation and everything else like that, make ourselves known.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-pronged deal, ulterior motive, but accomplishing to get the areas clean and get ourselves identified and known in the community as well.
Gotcha. Do you know the contact of the department or person for the cleaning supplies by chance?
Not offhand, but I will call Jose Dominguez and try and get some information for that. And in the meantime, perhaps we can have saying that if you don't mind, once again, make a motion that the planning programs and service committee get in contact with each area representatives to try and work out a uniform and regular cleanups in Lincoln Heights.
And then, okay, so we need to motion that. are we gonna do something like monthly? Is that works or?
Absolutely. It could be, yes.
Gotcha. So we need to set a motion for, okay. So I move that, that we start a Lincoln Heights Clean Crew that's run by area on the monthly basis, where we would change focus on each area.
Okay, I second that motion. You want to call the,
Gil Arevalo,
yes?
Vicente Gonzalez,
Yes.
Victor Acevedo, yes. Nancy and Selena are not here, so three yeses.
Okay, let's go down to number 3. We kind of touched on that. Talk to the area reps and gather feedback on programs and services needed for their specific area. We can entertain a motion to that effect, and then put it in motion that we. I don't know if you want to assign somebody to contact each area, or you maybe members of the committee could take 1 or 2 areas and say that this is kind of like represent this area and contact the area reps and at large, and come back with information to the committee when I have something, when there is something to report.
So I'm sorry, Gil, I just want to understand you. So you want us to contact the area reps and see if there's any type of services or programs that's needed for like
Correct.
on
Yes.
like right now, or on like on a regular basis, like keep contacting like weekly, monthly, or?
But this will be a constant thing. I mean, we're going, like I say, even I used to know when the street guys they used to email me and say, I'm going to be in your area. Can we meet so we can discuss some potholes or this or that you know of and that I know of, and that we can schedule. So this is the kind of things that we'll hopefully we get into doing with the various city agencies, even with the bulk pickup. I mean, I'd like to have a truck assigned to CD1 at our request. Hey, there's some stuff over here, go pick it up.
Would you feel comfortable if we send an email out to the reps?
Sure.
They just reply back whenever they need something,
Sure.
maybe?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Sounds good.
That way we keep records of every request, and then we all are CC'd on it, so we know what's going on.
All right. Okay, anything else anybody wants to bring up?
I've been raising my hand, but I guess
Go
I'll
ahead.
just speak. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead.
In the past, I don't know if you remember, Gil, when we had Council District 1, Gil Cedillo's office, we had the tutorial program who has always been supported for the community of Lincoln Heights. Then we had the Northeast Lincoln Tigers football and cheer program. Then we also had SEA, and then we also had Socorro, Cry. And we have, that's the thing that, we will team up with all these nonprofits or these community leaders and business owners also, and we'll choose an area where, like Gilbert mentioned, that sometimes we'll borrow CD1's truck to pick up all the bags that we'll leave around the area that we were cleaning. And also, we could even get a bulky item day for that area,
Oh, yeah.
which, we will need the support of CD1. And the field officer, his name is Jose Rodriguez. I mean, you guys could always call the Highland Park Cedillo office there and ask for him, and he'll be more than happy. And to help us out. I mean, he works for us. He works for our community, you know? So that's why we're here, to put him to work. No offense, Jose, but that's the truth, you know? That's why we voted in Gil Cedillo, and we have to make him, we got to put him to work, you know?
Yeah.
And all the resources that we have, we will have to bring them here in our community, but we have to reach out to Jose Rodriguez, who is our field officer here in Lincoln Heights.
Well, like I said, I've been there many times and I've talked to Jose and at one time I was trying to initiate a program to build ADUs for the homeless. Unfortunately, the pandemic interfered with that, but I met with his guy that they have there in the office. There's a lot of things we can do. Let's put it that way. And we just got to get the rapport back again and get the connections back again and know who to contact and everything else like that. And it's going to take time, but we can do it to make our community better. Any other things?
My only question is, are we gonna have regular meetings and schedule them out for the rest of the year, or how did you want to work for program services to touch bases?
Yes, I would like to have a set up a regular month scheduled, aside from perhaps on occasion special meetings, but where's with the board meetings on the first and the third times, it kind of gets tough because we want to be able to meet and come up with some items and then have those items voted on and then passed on to the executive committee so that they can be put on the agenda for the board.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any particular day of the week, week in the month that it'd be
I'm
comfortable?
fine with Thursdays, just because of how my schedule is. My Thursdays are free.
What days?
Like Thursdays. So I don't know if you guys want to do it like every second Thursday. You know how first and the third is occupied. That way we're allowed to, go through a general body meeting and then catch the next one in case we need to set a motion.
I'm retired. I have a small business that I can do whenever I want to do, and I go wherever I want to go and every time I want to go. So whatever.
I want to be like you, Gilbert.
Yeah, dude.
I've been retired since 1999, and I've worked more hours than I did when I was regularly working.
So are you guys okay with that Thursday in between the first and third?
Yes, that's fine with me.
Okay. Around this time is okay with you? With both of you? We still got to talk to Selena and
Yeah.
but yeah, it just works for me.
Okay. Well,
Are you hiring, Gilbert? I'm just joking.
Well, if you have a degree in mechanical engineering, yeah, I can hire you and I can put you to work. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. I will. Who is it? Selena and Soto. I can send an email out to them and say that we are looking at the second Thursday of every month as a regular meeting. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's being said and done, as I say, are we ready for adjournment?
Yes, we are.
May someone say, I have a motion that we adjourn.
A motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I second it, and we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody's time and efforts and everything, and input. Really appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.